Welcome to the Case Study Learning Series in International Business by Skilled MBA. Today, we examine how Nova Post, Ukraine's leading delivery service, responded to the 2022 Russian invasion by transforming a national crisis into an opportunity for strategic global expansion. This case highlights resilience, innovation, and adaptive strategy under the most difficult of circumstances. Let's take a look at the story of Nova Post. It all began with its inception as a small logistics startup in Ukraine, focused on providing simple delivery solutions. As demand grew, Nova Post experienced national growth, eventually expanding to become Ukraine's leading postal service. This success was further reinforced by a strong phase of service expansion, during which the company developed a comprehensive express delivery network across the nation. However, in 2022, the company faced a major challenge. Its operations were severely disrupted by the Russian invasion, putting immense pressure on logistics, infrastructure, and continuity. This background sets the stage for understanding both the resilience of Nova Post and the complexities it continues to navigate. Nova Post started as a small logistics startup in Ukraine. Over time, it expanded into the country's leading postal service, offering a comprehensive express delivery network. Pre-war, the company held 70% market share, over 10,000 employees, more than 7 million customers, a network of 4,000 plus service points. In February 2022, the Russian invasion severely disrupted Nova Post's operations. Volume dropped 70% in just weeks. Facilities were compromised. Staff and customer communication lines were affected. The company faced a near-total operational collapse across Ukraine. Nova Post quickly implemented a four-part crisis response: protect core operations, safeguarding facilities and employees in war zones, redeploy resources, shifting operations to safer regions in Ukraine, maintain customer relations using emergency communication systems, explore new markets, initiating plans for European expansion. Nova Post's entry into Europe was driven by four key motivations: market opportunity, serving the Ukrainian diaspora; revenue diversification, reducing reliance on Ukraine's volatile market; humanitarian service, supporting refugees and displaced families; business continuity, ensuring operations regardless of domestic war conditions. Nova Post identified three primary markets for entry: Poland, largest Ukrainian refugee population, similar business environment; Romania, border proximity, growing Ukrainian community, favorable regulations; Germany, robust economy, sizable diaspora, premium service potential. Expansion brought significant logistical and operational hurdles, navigating regulatory compliance across EU nations, overcoming language barriers in service and operations, building new cross-border logistics networks amid ongoing war, recruiting and training local teams in unfamiliar markets. Nova Post used a phased market entry strategy: partner with local businesses, leveraging existing retail locations; establish company locations, opening Nova Post branded branches; form strategic alliances, collaborating with established European logistics firms. Initial focus was on Ukrainian refugees, later expanding to broader segments. Nova Post entered a market with local national carriers, strong local recognition, slower innovation; global giants like DHL, FedEx, and UPS; broad infrastructure, higher prices, less niche focus. Nova Post's advantage: cultural alignment, Ukrainian language and service familiarity, lower cost structure, experience operating under pressure. Nova Post's customer base expanded in four waves: Ukrainian refugees, immediate service need; Ukrainian diaspora, established communities with homeland ties; Ukraine-EU businesses, supporting commercial trade between regions; general European consumers, attracted to competitive prices and speed. Beyond profit, Nova Post became a humanitarian lifeline, facilitated delivery of aid and supplies to Ukraine, supported family reconnections across borders, provided services to displaced persons with dignity and efficiency. Its business strategy merged with a humanitarian mission. Ukrainian operations disrupted but stabilized through redeployment. European operations provided revenue diversification, required upfront investment, delivered long-term strategic value even if short-term profit was modest, served as a hedge against Ukraine's economic uncertainty. 4 key enablers supported Nova Post's transformation: rapid adaptability, rebuilding under fire, responding with agility, customer-centric approach, services tailored for wartime needs, cultural intelligence, navigating diverse European contexts, resilient leadership, a crisis-tested team that prioritized employee safety and purpose. Nova Post's story holds lessons for global enterprises. Crisis as catalyst. Emergencies can accelerate global strategies. Diaspora-led expansion. Cultural familiarity eases foreign market entry. Adaptive models. Win. Companies that modify their operations thrive. Business with purpose. Firms that support humanitarian needs can grow sustainably while making a difference. Thank you for engaging with this case from the Case Study Learning Series in International Business by Skilled MBA. Nova Post's journey demonstrates that even amid war, visionary leadership and cultural empathy can turn crisis into expansion. Their story is not just about logistics, it's about resilience, humanity, and strategic foresight in international business.